Okay, good morning. So I'm having a few students that are still going straight into their My Math Lab assignment or My Stat Lab assignment without having watched any of the videos for the lesson. Without Some of them didn't even know that there were videos for the lessons, so they end up going straight into their homework assignment, something like this, and having not seen anything. A lot of students are utilizing this question help, which is okay, but sometimes it's better to go into the homework having an understanding of what you're doing so that you don't have to rely too much on this. So I wanted to create this just to show you what is expected of the class every week for every lesson. So in your first page, welcome start here, going to class notes. I hope everybody knows that I provide a set of notes that I use for my class. They're right here for statistics. It will say chapter 1, chapter 2 notes. If you open it, you're going to get something that looks like this. This is your class set of notes that you can print out. You can work with it. These are my notes that I provide, written by me. They have QR codes here that you can use your phone with to access video solutions for this type of problem. QR codes can be found throughout this, so that if a student is about to go do, say, that assignment that I was just talking about, the determinant one, here are some QR codes that explain how to find determinants. If a student is going to do this right here, if they watch the video beforehand, they won't need as much help. So after a student gets those notes, here's what every student should do. Go to course content. Here's module 1. So in module 1, this is what some of you have already done. You already got the QR code reader, remind course, you've done these entries. But when you first start your lesson, here's the first lesson, solving systems of equations. Prior to going to do your My Math Lab assignment, in fact, if you look in the very bottom right here, that's where it talks about the assignment. But before even getting to the assignment, what we want students to do is click on these videos that I've provided. Don't go in there empty-handed. So for example, if I click on this right here, this is my video that I've created for the class, and okay, I'm sorry, this thing's going on, but I can pause it. There's a couple problems there. Now these problems are problems that relate directly to the notes that I've asked you to print out. So these right here, those problems that are there are these right here. You might, well, that's elimination, so substitution is right here. So you see that problem and the problem that I'm asking you to, right there, it's the same one. So in fact, I even tell you in the module itself that please refer to pages 1 through 10, problems 1 through 4, and problems 1 through 11 from your notes. And the notes I'm talking about is these that I've asked you to print out. So I want you to watch these videos, go along with it in your notes, so that before you start your homework, you're ready to do the homework will be much easier. Let me close this. Now that was lesson 5, was it 5.1, but I show you different types of videos. Now my videos are not closed captioned, unfortunately. I made these many years ago, but I also provide you similar videos from the publisher that are closed captioned. So they're the same videos about the same concept, but these are my personal ones, and these are the ones that come with your textbook. Over here, how do you find determinants of matrices? So before going into your assignment to do your homework on determinants of matrices, so right here, before going to 5.3 homework, I'm asking you to take your notes, go to pages 11 through 18, problems 1 through 12, watch my videos that show you how to do these problems in those notes. So here's how you find the determinant of a 2 by 2, 2 by 2, 3 by 3. So again, in your homework here, these notes that I've provided for you, you can go to the determinants page, and these problems, now I don't do them all, but let me see which one I did here. 4, 5, 8. So actually it's not even one of these, but it's something similar is what I wanted to get an idea. I wanted everybody to understand. 6, 5, 1. Well, let me stop that. 6, 5, 1. Is that on here? Yeah, that's number 6 here. So I'm showing you how to do these determinants so that when you go to your homework, you're okay. You can skim through this, by the way. If you just want to view it, you can skim through it. I'm explaining what I did. You can press play and listen to the whole thing. That way, again, when you're going to go to your homework, you already know how to do it. In fact, if you've written notes on this printout, then you can even use these for your homework, as opposed to having to go to question help. The question help might explain it a different way. I try to explain it in a way that I think is the easiest way for students, but if you never see these videos, you're going in there at a disadvantage. So please keep that in mind. Every lesson that I provide for you here, every lesson, I have videos for it, and that are mine, and videos provided by the publisher. You don't have to view them both, you can just choose one. Here's complex numbers. These are videos from my notes. I tell you which pages in your notes to refer to and which problems I'm doing. And then I also ask you to look at the videos from the publisher if you want some closed captioning before you start your homework. Now in a stats class it's very similar. You go to course content, you go to module 1. Before you start your chapter 2 homework, you go down here and you say, okay, refer to 2.1 notes. So here are your 2.1 notes. There are QR codes that take you to the exact same videos that I've linked in Blackboard, but if you're not sure how to do something, here's the very first video that I show where I say, okay, here's how you do the problems that are in your notes. I talk about, again, you can scroll through it if you want. I blab a lot, I don't like my voice, but I try to explain where everything comes from. That way, before you go do your homework, they're separated here by different types of problems. You can click on them. Again, I'm trying to explain everything. I pause the video sometimes, but please do this before going to do your homework. Get your notes, go through the videos that are here, and then you're ready to go do your homework, and you're probably going to finish your homework much faster as opposed to not viewing them, going straight to your homework and trying to go through examples that provided for you, because they have no audio in those examples. They have video, but again, it might be explained slightly different. So I wanted to make this to let you know that every module, when you have lessons in your module, every module, I'm hoping you do not go straight into your assignment and avoid Blackboard. Don't do that. If you go straight into your assignment, you're going to be ill-prepared. Go here, watch the videos I prepared for you first, then go to the assignment, and you'll finish your homework much faster. Anyways, I just thought I'd do this because I had so many students that were having trouble, and it was kind of evident that sometimes they're not aware that the videos are there.